Maybe they heard me complaining it wasn't spectacular enough. Well, good morning. We are on the Whitewater Road, so let me see if I can chill that out a little. Okay. We are leaving Chiricahua, our boondocking spot.
In the Coronado National Forest.
Right here in Arizona. And we were serenaded by owls last night while we were at the campfire, and I'll show you some pictures of the campfire. Yeah, it was great. There was originally one started, then we got an echo on the other side of the canyon. And then pretty soon, I was pretty sure I was hearing three. But anyway, it was kind of cool. Large owls. But anyway, so it was cold last night. It got down to 20 degrees. And we kept the inside at 50, and we have a 10-pound, your normal barbecue type propane tank is 20 pound, and ours is half that, 10 pound. And I checked that we have a little digital sonar thing that tells us the full, and it used 30% of our gas last night to keep it at 50 degrees. So we're supposed to have at least one more, if not two more, really cold nights. So we do have 2 tanks, so it's not like we're going to run out. But if it stays like this, Wyoming and Montana will not be the coldest trip we've ever been on, which is what I said on the last one. The only time I've ever hit this kind of temperatures before on one of these trips was when I headed up into the mountains. We were at 6,000 feet, but I was like at 8,000 or something. But it's March. What can you say?
Oh, and Trigger is down here, bundled up under John's warm jacket.
Yeah.
He always wants to get into the truck early when we're leaving because of being afraid of being left behind, we think. So he's been in here in his little coat, which didn't really do much for him, so I've got him bundled up, and he's still kind of shivering a little bit.
Yeah, he got out and ran all around without his coat on. We were
doing his morning business.
Yeah, we were trying to get him to eat in the car, but he ate a little, but not much.
Wild turkeys in the road.
Turkeys in the road.
You guys are lucky. Usually this happens. Here's another one. Usually this happens, and we say, we should have had, there's a bunch more over there. We should have had the camera on. And we did this time. Oh, there's like 12 of them that were already over the road. So this is a nice big flock. Trigger says, hello, Thanksgiving dinner.
Today, we've said, we don't, the first 2 nights we had camp spots, and then pretty much we're just going to roam and go. We have some ideas of where we're going to go, but we don't have to be anywhere. There's so much public lands out here that won't have any trouble finding camp spots, so it's not like we have to rush place to place. But today we are kind of rushing because we're headed to Whitewater Draw.
Recreation area.
Well, I think it's a wildlife area.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's one of those kinds of things. But it's a wildlife area in any case, because what we're going there is to try to get there in time for the landing of the Sandhill cranes. It's pretty, every time we come down here, we go here to watch this because it's just so phenomenal to watch them come in. The takeoff in the morning.
And I know that because I got up one morning in the dark at 25 degrees to go out and set up my tripod and my camera, prepping for this, massive takeoff, and they just kind of went out in dribbles and drafts, and they come back in around mid-morning. They come back in, and then I think go out again and come back, later in the evening. But
I do want to say, I warned her because the first time I came out, I did the same thing. I was out here with my friend Mike, and he wasn't getting up. I think he'd already been out here before, done it, and told me, yeah, it's not that spectacular. I got to get up. Same thing. It was probably in the 20s. I froze my butt off. And nothing. It was just the most unspectacular, because they just take off and fly off. It's spots.
And the camping area is sort of a turnaround, a circle, where pretty much you kind of parallel park around the circle. There's a vault toilet. Some of the parking spots have, little picnic tables there.
Almost like for tents or something. There's like a big railing around
there's
them.
a big rail, or maybe for tent campers. It's usually pretty full, so that's another hope that we're getting there early enough on a Monday morning that we won't have any trouble finding a spot. So
anyway, we will see you there in a bit. So we are now coming into Whitewater Draw. So here we go in the wildlife area entrance. We want to meet someone coming in. But there's plenty of spots. It's really interesting if they have outhouses.
Really, instead of no, it's the vault toilet.
There's outhouses right there in front of us. See them?
Oh yeah, that is. Maybe they just need it more.
Well, everybody park as far apart from each other as you can. Make sure that no one else can get in. Guess we'll just go do. At least for now. I guess the next item on the agenda is the birds, so we'll see you then. All right. So this is the area where we normally see the Sandhill cranes. But boy, it's so dry compared to normal. I'm hoping we will see them. Usually, actually, there's some hanging around. I see nothing here today except some ducks. So this is sort of a disappointment. This area here is usually just teeming with water and all kinds of birds. Not the Sandhill cranes necessarily, but they'll have a lot of other birds in here. Boy, there is just no water here. And this, see a little dock there. It's usually all water down here, and there's cinnamon teals, and just all kinds of interesting waterfowl. Again, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about different waterfowl, but this area is normally very full of water. Let's see what birds are out here. At least some cranes may be out there. This is like not even probably 10% of the Sandhill cranes we normally get here. Well, folks, this is not the show we were here to get. It is what we are getting.
They're like paragliders when I come in. What did you guys do?
Maybe they heard me complaining it wasn't spectacular enough.
far enough back, all the stuff back there that looks like clouds, that's more than coming.
Hopefully you can see the waves of cranes coming back here. Kind of disappear, at least to me, in the viewfinder.
I don't know if this comes across in a video, but as many times as we've been here, it's still mesmerizing to stand out here and watch this. All right, well, you can still hear the Sandhill cranes. When we got here, with the lack of water and not seeing any cranes per se, I was really concerned that we weren't going to get the show that I'd kind of promised you. But I guess they don't care about having a whole bunch of water. They just come out here and do their thing. So I'm walking back over to the place where we normally photograph them, and it already looks like a lot are down, so I'm not sure how much is left, but I think I got plenty where I was, and probably could run an entire video of just Sandhill cranes landing, but I'm not going to do that. I may run a lot. See what we can do with some music and just the edits to have something nice. Whew. I am tired. My right arm. The other new camera I got is a video camera specifically, and I was using that, and I'm still learning it. I had to go into manual focus because it just kept searching like crazy to try to find the birds in the air, and also manual exposure because it wanted to way underexpose when I was up in the sky. So yeah, I think it worked out. Looked good in the viewfinder. It didn't look like anything was blown out. In fact, the birds seemed still a little darker than maybe I would have liked, but sorry, getting this down. But I'm gonna quit because my arm's killing me. All right, guys, just gorgeous out here, isn't it? I mean, you could just see the scenery back behind me and stuff. All right, talk to you in a bit.
Well, good morning. We are just leaving Whitewater Draw, and I think we got a lot of good footage of the birds. I know I did. I think I kind of looked at a little bit of it last night that I got on the camera. New camera, so it was a little iffy. Finally worked it out, but looks like I got some good stuff. And my hip was still messed up, so I kind of sat down the rest of the day. I was out there for about 2 hours filming. And but Carol went out and took a lot of photographs, so we may include a lot of those along the way. But it's a great place. Free. Do you have anything to say about it, Carol? You want to add?
No, I would just say, as far as amenities, they had the vault toilets with the handicap access. They do have a dumpster, and they have four porta potties, or three, with foot pump kind of hand wash stations. So they've added a little bit in the 4 years or so since we've been here.
Well, I'm kind of guessing that the porta potties and the foot action is all there because of COVID. Because that's never been there before. It's been 3 years since we've been here, and with the porta potties open, a little disconnect with having those.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
think
lot of
it's
birds out
really.
here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cranes out here. I think actually it's been 4 years because we didn't make it here 3 years ago, did we? Did we get this far? Oh, maybe we did.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We did because we made it over to Alamo Canyon.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're on to Douglas today.
I don't think you can talk right now. Unless you yell.
All right, so we're headed out
South.
and just going to say thanks for watching. I don't know if this is the end of the video or not. We still haven't figured out the scheduling, but if it is, thanks for watching. It's going to go dark. Maybe we'll show a little bird pictures on the way out or whatever. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next stop.